Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Praetorian and welcome back to HOI4 as we are playing with the Kingdom of Italy in the Führerreich mod. Alright, so last episode we defeated Germany, got them to capitulate. That resulted in pretty much all their faction being defeated as well. We did the peace treaty, we got a bunch of new lands, as did France. We're the main two countries that benefit. Of course, Poland got a little bit of land as well, mostly because we gave it to them. And yeah, the main war is over. However, something I missed at the back of the episode, the Hungarians, of course, we know that they are still in the conflict, and I told you we're going to have to bring the Red Army over here to defeat them. Well, apparently, they, I don't know what they did. I don't know exactly what happened because they're not part of the Soviet faction. However, the Soviets are somehow helping the Hungarians here, and they are now involved in the war with France. And they say here on the attackers that Hungary and Russia are in the same conflict. So yeah, I don't know what happened there, honestly, guys. I don't know exactly how that ended up happening as it did. I don't know if the Soviets just declared war on them and they're just being included here, even though it's not the same conflict. I don't really know what ended up happening. I guess we could take a look at the current wars and see what happened there. We got the Hungarian British conflict, the Mexican-Filipino war, Soviet-French war. It looks like it is its own separate conflict. All right, so it doesn't have anything to do with the Hungarians. But the point is that the Soviets are now in the war, are now at war with France. So we probably will have to help them out soon, but not just yet. Let's get ourselves prepared before we go hopping into any further conflicts. Let's go ahead and bring some troops down here onto this border, and we'll even give them a planning bonus because this does look like this is going to be a front with the Soviets. Actually, we're not going to be able to do it that way. It's got to be on Soviet territory, and we're not going to be able to do that. And vehicles going by. So we're going to have to wait. We're going to have to wait to give them a front. That's okay. What we should do is go ahead and build up the infrastructure in these areas. Oops, god damn it, hitting the wrong thing here. Trying to tick these down to the bottom. So we're going to build the infrastructure up over here. Since we're going to have troops here, it would make sense to get it up to like at least 5 across here. Anywhere where the supply might go through, I would think it'd go through this way. We'll go ahead and double check that real quick and see if that's how it's going to work. Oh, it's going to go through Constantinople. Okay, well that's a shame. So we want to build up pretty much almost all of Turkey. That's awesome. All right, so let's go ahead and build up across Turkey and make sure that we have level 5 all the way through, so that they'll not have as many supply issues. Hopefully, that's the idea anyway. Let's go and take all these down the bottom. I think these are a lot of these are in territories that we just recently got, and we're going to work on getting our infrastructure built up in Turkey, since I think that's going to be a major a combat zone, especially because Poland's not in the conflict yet. I imagine they'll get pulled in, but until they do, we don't really have a front with the Soviets. So we're going to be concentrating on the conflict here against the Hungarians, getting them wrapped up. Let's go and get our Red Army going down there now. We'll get them coming. Ooh, let's have them go all the way down to here, and we'll bring the Purple Army down later once we get the Red Army over there. We also have some troops here that need to get wrapped up. We're going to bring this guy to make sure that Hungarian division gets destroyed. It looks like that's fine. It worked out nicely. All right, excellent. So they'll be coming down that front. We do have decisions available. War propaganda against Armenia. We're not going to do that. All right, so we're going to get our troops down there. I should have probably have given them a bit of a planning bonus. They did reconnect the troops here. That's okay. Let's go ahead and get a line going there. We do have more factories. By the way, I assigned all of our factories off camera. I figured it'd be just quicker to get it done that way. And this is how we're looking, if you guys are curious. Also added the carrier naval bomber 2s and the transport planes. Oh, and by the way, somebody said I was building the wrong planes here. Not sure which ones they are though. Close air support is it this? No, it's not that one. Yeah, somebody had said that I'm doing the... No, I'm doing it right. Yeah, I don't know what they were seeing. Yeah, I'm not saying any of that are wrong. They said I was building the 2s when I should have been getting the 3s. I'm imagining they're talking about the fighters, because those are the only 3 series that we have, and we have the right one. So I'm not sure. They must have just maybe they saw the 2s here and it confused them. So that's fine. So What do we need stockpile-wise the most? I know we got a ton of equipment when those countries capitulated, so we're pretty stacked up on a lot of things. So, I mean, it seems like medium tanks are one of the major things we're missing, because we want to get a medium tank division rolling. So let's go ahead and do put it up to 20 here, and that is going to require a bit of resources. Go ahead and tick these down. I did the resources as well. We needed a ton of stuff we had to trade for. We're giving a lot of our civilian factories away, guys, for all the resources that we need, because we got so many, so much stuff. These guys are all set to deploy here. They're not actually set to deploy here just yet. I'm just going to take both of these divisions and put them into, let's do the Red Army. And then with the Red Army, because we don't really have a whole lot of tanks, I think those are the only tanks we have there. And then we'll just take some of the cruddier divisions that we have here and put those into the Purple Army. All right, excellent. So they'll go over there, and as far as having these guys set for anywhere, we don't really need to do that. But what we do need to do is add some units here, get a few more divisions building out. Let's do, because we have the equipment now. Infantry equipment's no longer an issue, and we have the manpower. So there's no reason not to build these out a bit. And we need to get the medium tanks going as well, though it's not really a priority considering the fact that we don't have the equipment yet. So let's just go ahead and work on tanks. And we'll just do, clearly that's a bit too much. We'll do one more. We'll do 8 total light tanks coming in, and then like, I don't know, maybe 12 infantry. That looks pretty good, guys. So we'll get those guys training up, and we should have a much larger army to fight these Soviets. Either way, though, our army is lacking a bit. We should also bring our Air Force over here, and everybody's calling me into the conflict with Georgia and Russia. We're going to decline these guys. We're not going to join initially. I think it would be better to not get involved with the Soviets just yet. Let's wait. So the planes, that's what we need to do. Let's go to move them over to this front here. I don't think I have any here. So let's just move them to that airbase and over to here. All right, excellent. Since this is a different front, what we'll do, you know what, let's go ahead and have them go here first. And I think we need to pull from Turkey as well. Let's bring these guys. We'll bring them on over to here. There we go. Beautiful. All right, we'll go ahead and prioritize both of those. And looking good. All right, so we just need to get our troops over the front. It's going to take a little while to get them all over here. We are attempting an attack there that's obviously not going to work. So let's just halt it. It does seem that they have taken a bit of territory here. And yeah, it's just going to take a little bit of time to get all of our troops down here. But I'm seeing some openings if we could just take advantage of them. Also, you're seeing a ton of movement from our allies. A lot of movement right now. We did cut these guys off again. Excellent. Let's go and see if we can't get these troops here destroyed. Come on. Get them. Oh, I actually want that guy down here. And any troops that are up here, let's have them attack here. Attack. Get those 3 divisions wrapped up. Hungarian divisions. And we are starting to push back here. Not so much due to me. I'm not really doing anything. You guys come on this way. Alright, excellent. They keep on calling me into the conflict. We're just going to keep on declining these. I think we can just right-click them, actually. I'm not coming into the conflict, my friends. Not yet. Not yet. Like I said, let's get the Hungarians defeated first. Kind of... Oh, now that Germany has been defeated and something happened here. Oh, it is slow. So I'm guessing these are the events that are like Kaiserreich, I imagine, where you can decide to annex them or free them. Because the French decided to free the German Republic here, we cannot free them. So our only option is to maintain military occupation. It's going to cost us 100 political power. However, I'm going to wait and see if we get any further events, because if I have a choice, I'm going to go ahead and free Czechoslovakia if we get that option. While we're more than likely going to keep Austria and Romania and Turkey. Now, my reason for that, some people thought I should free these. Romania, I just want the oil, guys. Oh, we're going to have to get over here on this front. But this is what I'm talking about. This is why I don't want to declare war on the Soviets yet. Is we don't have any troops guarding our borders yet. So that's the main reason why I want to wait. But yeah, I think Romania, we need the oil here. want to directly control that. Turkey, it makes sense to keep it. We've had this land here, I think, in the mod for at least a decade or two, for a while. So it would make sense that Italy would try and extend their territory in Turkey. So I think it makes sense in that case. And of course, Austria. Italians have always wanted to conquer Austria. But Bohemia, I think it makes more sense for Czechoslovakia, the Bohemian region here, for us to make them independent. So, not independent, they'll be puppets. And now that the Red Army's over here, we can go ahead and bring the Purple Army down. And the Red Army doesn't need to man the entire front. We'll have them man, oh, let's just do like right here. There we go. Oh, I fucked it up. See if we can't get it right. Here we go. It's really hard to see this. Come on, man. Where's the little... Yeah, it doesn't look like I have... Oh, it's all the way down here again. Come on. Every time the front changes, it's probably going to get pushed back down there, which is not good. We should be able to win this battle here. Let's also attack these guys here. They look fairly weak. They're actually already retreating. We did finish up our medium self-propelled artillery. That's awesome. Let's go ahead and get the next medium artillery. We probably should have waited to get the medium self-propelled. The French want to give us Lend-Lease. We'll take that. So the British. We'll take that as well. And we need to build the self-propelled artillery. Put them right underneath our medium tanks. Give them some factories slowly. We have so much infantry equipment. I know we need to upgrade a lot, but we're going to go and pull this back just a little bit, guys. And anything else we can kind of pull from? Not really. Alright, well, that's fine. That means we have too much rubber being traded for, too much steel, and not enough tungsten. Luckily, no trouble getting the resources that we need, which is very nice. Let's go and attack here. Looks like we should be able to win there as well. We're going to bring these guys down this way. In fact, let's just go and bring all these guys across here. And let's go and attack over here with these guys. We're just going to be pushing the front forward across this region. Nobody's guarding over here. Let's go and send the tanks forward. Maybe try and get up behind these guys. Send them over that way. And we should be able to get an easy victory here. There's nobody here. We'll go and attack with these guys. The Purple Army is going to come up here. Attack right there. I'm going to actually bring 3 divisions over this way because I don't want to win there. I prefer to cut them off if we can. A lot of wins here. This is what I like to see. Let's go and send some more divisions over this way. Definitely outnumber the Hungarians. I don't expect them to be able to have fight here. I don't expect them to have much success. Let's go and attack right there. They are not looking good. Their strength, their organization, everything is looking fairly low. Budapest is right there. Should be able to grab that soon. Got Concentrated Industry 4. Let's go ahead and get... Oh, I guess we can do assembly line production just because we have that nice bonus for it. Alright. We did cut these troops off here. That's excellent. Let's go ahead and kill them. Let's go ahead and get the tanks moving forward here rapidly as they can. And then you guys are going to be coming up over this way. Alright, so the tanks were successful there. I'm going to go ahead and keep on moving here. Trying to get troops cut off wherever we can. We will attack down here. We're going to try and get Budapest. It does look like we're having some difficulty there. Let's go and bring this guy here. And we'll bring one more division over. We have more troops coming over this way. Let's go and send a bunch of troops over here. Attack them right there. It does seem that we got these troops cut off. It's a bummer that Poland's getting all this land. That's not desirable. Not desirable at all. Let's go and attack over that way. Let's grab these provinces here. And yeah, it's looking pretty good. It's going fast, going very rapid. Let's go and push forward here. About to get Budapest. And that will maybe possibly be the end of the Hungarians. We'll just have to see. We do need to get self-propelled artillery for the light tanks. And we do have outdated equipment in production as well. What is it? The light tanks. And is there anything else? Seems like that was it. As far as, I don't know why that is indicating that there's something there, but there's not. We are now short resources again, which is a shame, though it does seem Colombia has a lot of oil to trade us, as does the US, so we'll go and trade with them. Before, the US were not willing to trade with us much. Their policies have apparently changed ever since we defeated Germany, and now that they're not fighting against us, because remember, they were against us in that campaign. This is extremely confusing because the Polish and the Hungarians have such a similar color. So I'm having a little bit of difficulty trying to figure out what the hell is going on with the colors here. The fronts are really all that's kind of indicating where the front is. So let's go ahead and extend the front so we can see it a little bit better. We're just going to go ahead and push forward here, try and get that point. I think this is going to be over momentarily, guys. Let's go and attack here. These guys. All you guys come on over here, and you guys go over there. We still don't have Budapest. That's why it's not over yet. Alright, that makes sense. Damn you. What are you guys using? Railroads or something? Yeah, it seems that most of the troops are coming over this way, but that's alright. We did grab that one, so that's nice. Let's go ahead and grab this as well. Let's go ahead and push forward here. And now it's just about Budapest. If we can get Budapest taken over. And that'll be a wrap for the Hungarians. That'll allow us to then concentrate on changing up our fronts and getting prepared for the conflict. There we go. And it looks like because we're at war with the Hungarians alone, we get a peace treaty here, as do the other countries. Okay. I'd love to be able to connect my lands here. That'd be really nice. I know the majority of the resources are right there. But I would in fact prefer to connect our lands. Even if it's like it's just a strip. That's obviously kind of ugly. Not desirable. What if we grab that one? Alright, so this is all we're going to be able to get. At least that gives us a strip. Not the way I want to see it, though. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and end our turn. And we'll see if anybody even decides to take any land. It looks like the French are not interested in this. So we should be able to get all of it. Which is excellent. Because I want to connect our lands in Romania and Austria. And I think that's it. There we go. We are done. And all that is in our hands. So the Hungarians have been defeated. So we are no longer in conflict. We are now at peace. And our score is really high as well. Alright, so you can see that the Poles are actually starting to lose a bit of land. We need to go ahead and start creating new fronts here. And we need to get troops going there as well. What I think we're going to go ahead and do is this Purple Army. Oh, Lord. I think we're going to have this be like a training army. And then the Red Army will get on this front here. Yeah, I think that'd be the best way to do it. Does he have any traits to get? He does not. Alright, so I'm only seeing one mountain division that needs to be trained. So we'll put him over there. In fact, the Purple Army yeah, that's not going to work. We're just going to have to create a new training army. Alright, well, that's fine. Put him up here. And we'll move them over here because we needed a training army over here anyways. So let's go ahead and make them our peasants. We're going to give them a garrison area right here in Genoa. And they're just going to guard the naval bases. Alright, excellent. So this will be the training army. They're going to go over there and start training anybody who needs it. And I forgot one division, so we'll throw them over there. And then, as I said, the Red Army is going to be coming over to this front here. So let's go ahead and give them just across our territory. We don't want to guard any territory that isn't ours. And I'm seeing one open spot. Let's see what the Purple Army has that we might want to give them. They only have one tank, so I'm not going to take their only tank. We'll just give them a regular dude. And then the Purple Army for right now, I'm almost thinking about having them combine with that army. But you know what? We'll just put them over here and start forming a new army in Vienna, and then take a few of their divisions and move those over there. And these are all British divisions, anyways. So let's just bring a couple of these guys, like 3, I think. We don't want to put too many divisions over here because obviously supply will be an issue, and give them a few more divisions for when that becomes a front. Alright, we're also going to have to move our Air Force. How many? We can't fit any here. So we're going to need to focus on building the air base up here. We're just going to actually build it all the way up. And let's just pump that up to the top. And then I suppose we can also build one a little bit further in here as well. It's going to take those up to the top too. Alright, excellent. So that'll give us more room for our airplanes. We'll just keep them where they're at for right now. Though we will go ahead and tell them to... I'll just tell them to stop, I think. There's no reason to have them flying overhead and getting, you know, accidents and stuff like that. So let's just go ahead and pull them all back. And I think that looks good. Alright. So let's get our troops going over to their borders. We'll also go ahead and give them front lines, or offensive line, excuse me. take Kiev, move into Crimea. But I wasn't expecting to be at war with the Soviets this quickly. I don't think these guys actually need to garrison anything any longer. So what we're going to do with them, let's just stop garrisoning all this territory here. Yeah, they don't need to garrison any of this either. And then we're just going to go ahead and move them to Budapest, I suppose. No. We want to keep them in Italy. Oh, here we go. We're getting these events now. Let's go and send them over that way. I don't know if this is because we're at peace, why we're finally getting the events. Oh, there's going to be a lot more in them than I thought. Oh, Lord. All right, so Romania. Install a collaborative regime. We're not going to do that. We're going to do maintain military occupation. I forgot that this now impacts stability. So, yeah, that's a shame. But I need the Romanian oil. The Turks, God, it's tempting to give them their land back just because our stability is going to be garbage. Oh. Maintain military occupation. Slovakia. Let me see what it would look like. So we have a Bohemia. We have Austria. We're going to keep Austria as well. I know that the stability is going to be really low, guys. And we kind of have to keep the Hungarians as well. So let me just take a look at what this is going to look like. So we're installing a collaborationist regime. And I think we're going to go ahead and give Slovakia up as well. I don't see any reason to take more stability loss and war support loss just for Slovakia. And this would give them a little bit of territory. So these will be our puppets. And they'll be just a weird, it's odd. And then we have this. That's great. I think I can actually give that to them though. So let's go ahead and do that. We want to do it in here. And let's see if we can't fix it. Huh. Why can I not hand them the territory? Maybe I just didn't go down far enough. Return territory. Greece. Greater Serbia. I don't want to give them territory. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be an option. We can give... Is that one? We could give that to Poland, which would be better than having that weird green spot. Is there anything even there? There's 2 civilian factories, but I think we're going to go ahead and give it to the Poles just for map reasons. I'd prefer to give it to our puppet, but I'm not seeing that as an option. Yeah, that's really weird because they're still listed here when they shouldn't be. Let's just give it a second. We'll give it a month and see if that changes, where we can now give that land to them. So, yeah, Slovakia looks kind of odd, guys, but it is what it is. We didn't want to take any more stability losses. Frankly, we're in a really, really shitty position when it comes to stability. It's bad. All right, well, there's not really a whole lot we can do about that at the moment because we don't have any political power. So we're going to have to wait till that gets ticked up. So we'll get our troops on the border here, get their organization up. I'm not seeing a lot of troops here, and they're not too worried about us because, of course, we're not in the conflict yet. We'll be joining soon, though. First thing, though, is I'd like to get all of our front set up. Here we go. It looks like whatever happened here is done. Let's go ahead and get... Oh, whatever's next over here. Still 1941, so we're going to go for the 1941 techs. However, we do need to start getting... We need MPs. We need maintenance companies. And we need to get the next logistics as well. Let's do maintenance companies. And then I think we actually have some troops I wanted to give the logistic companies. Yeah, we wanted to give these guys logistics. So let's go and do that. Save. And now the Legionnaires are done. And I actually forgot the name. We have a few names here. So we'll go and do that in a second. Let's first... Who are these? Mountain troops. We'll give them logistics. Let's first get this done. And light tanks. Oh, we're probably going to do... We never did get the tank destroyers. That's okay. We're going to do logistics over here. Although I'm really tempted to do something else, like some anti-tank support. We're just going to do logistics, because we know we're going to have problems in the war against the Soviets. Always have supply issues there. And we can also change up. We don't have any Marines. Probably not going to get any Marines anytime soon. We'll just give them logistics here. And that looks pretty good. I think we're done spending our experience. We don't have the MPs yet for the Cav troops. All right, yeah, that looks squared away. That's probably going to change up our The current training for some of our troops. Might need to train them a bit further. I wouldn't be surprised if these guys... Looks like they're not done training yet. We'll just have to keep an eye on them. This guy here needs to train up. We'll go ahead and move... You know what? We'll just move him out into a separate army because it'd be kind of silly to put him in a training army. So let's just do like so, and he shouldn't take very long to train. And we'll just have to bounce around at these units here because, yeah, I would not be surprised if a lot of them lose their training. All right, and then the Red Army, how are they doing? A few of these guys need to train up. So what we're going to do is just we'll throw them into that training army over there, and that's fine. Okay, so yeah, once again, not going to join this conflict until we are fully ready to join it. We do have our first carriers over here, which is really nice. They don't really have a whole lot of their planes, but we're going to put them into the fleet anyways. Let's go ahead and merge these, like so. And yeah, I do actually have some names for the Marines and paratroopers. We have some name suggestions. I meant to name them before we started, and I'll just name them after we're done here. It just seems like it'd be the best way to do it. These guys are now done. So we're not taking any precious game time to name units. That's the way I'm looking at it. All right, looking pretty good. I don't see any other troops that need to be trained up. And then, yeah, these cavalry troops, we'll just keep them here for right now. Condemns the collectivist. Okay, so Paul Reynaud has recently denounced the Italian collectivist movement earlier today in a clear breach of the respect that our two nations held for each other. Who is that? Is this the leader of France? Yeah, this is the leader of France. And then we can say, why can't they mind their own business? We're going to lose political power, and there's going to be less popularity by the libertarians, the collectivists, and the vanguardists. So that actually helps us. Right now, our political party has 57%. Let's take a look what it is now. It's 67%, or 60%, excuse me. So it's higher. Once we get the popularity up to high, that'll increase our political power game, which would really help because, well, we're in the dumps when it comes to political power. Let's go and take this up to speed 5 since we're really just training units up, preparing for the war with the Soviets. And we're just going to let the Soviets exhaust themselves against our allies a bit. I know that's kind of a cheesy thing to do. That's pretty messed up. Just tell them we're not going to help them. We're going to put these guys over here. And there we go. High popularity. So the civilian support for the ruling party has reached a high level. That means we get more political power gain. So that's awesome. I know that the mountain troops I just took were over here before, but there's really not a lot of mountains here. In fact, it'd probably be better to move a lot of our mountain troops down there. So let's go ahead and grab another one up and put him down here as well. And that'll get them up to 8 divisions. That does result in some supply issues, but that's also because we haven't finished building over here yet. So I'm hoping it'll get better once the supply situation, once we get the infrastructure built up there. So we now have light self-propelled artillery. Let's go ahead and get light tank destroyers. Yeah, I'm going to get those. Those will be 33 days away. We didn't really build very many of these ones, but that's okay. And once again, we need to... Oh, look at this. Damn, look at all that aluminum we don't need to trade for any longer. All right, we'll reduce all of these and increase the tungsten and the oil. There we go. I don't know what the Americans are up to. We definitely want to take a look at their situation before the end here. Let's go ahead and delete that front. I don't know what's going on with that. So what happened with these guys? They're not in a faction or anything. So yeah, this is the only front that matters. So let's go ahead. We don't actually need 8 divisions over here, really. That's kind of a lot. Because we don't have to invade across all of their territory this time. Typically, you know, there's a much wider front here with the Soviets. So yeah, we don't have as wide of a front, so I think 8 divisions will probably do okay. Let's go ahead and get the medium self-propelled artillery here. It's 14 days away. Let's get the next medium tanks and trade for the extra steel. Okay. Let's take a look at our training troops, see if any of them are done. Several of them are done. Excellent. Let's go ahead and move them over to... I'm not going to move the tanks in the mountains. I think that'd be kind of silly. Let's move them over here instead. And I think we have one more spot. No, we have 2 more spots. Let's go and move both of them over here. I'm going to take a look. Looks like all of the armies are trained up, right? Nobody's lost their experience. Nope. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll take this guy and put him into that extra purple army. And we're going to build that purple army up, guys. That's where all the training troops are going to be going. In fact, we can go ahead and get them going over here now. Does look like some of them are about ready to deploy. In fact, let's go and get another paratrooper unit. So let's go ahead and get these guys deploying to his army here. And we'll get the tanks going as well as the Legionnaires. There we go. Alright, so all of our troops will deploy to the training army as they finish up here. Several of those guys are going to take a while, so they should still be there by the time we're done. Going to get all of our 24 divisions over here, get our planning up, and then we'll likely declare war. I feel like this front's pretty good. I don't like how we're taking a bit of attrition here. But as I said, once we get this all this infrastructure built up, then it won't be a problem any longer, or shouldn't be a problem any longer. Got some more research finished, so let's go ahead and get should we do the tank destroyers for? I think we should for any heavy tanks that we run into. So let me get these guys changed up, and I don't think we didn't finish anything else. Okay, let me take a look at where our equipment, our factories are currently going towards, and then also how we're doing on stockpiles here. Infantry equipment is really stacked up, so we'll probably pull from that so that we can put into planes more and getting our tanks and stuff done. So let's go ahead, pull from infantry equipment again, bring them down to 10 divisions, and pump them into, let's do medium self-propelled artillery, I think. Put 2 into that, and yeah, that's all we have. All right. Yeah, we didn't really have any spare ones, unfortunately. All right, that's looking pretty good. And now we're just playing the waiting game till we can get really just planning bonuses up. I think that's all I'm waiting on. Yeah, and we'll be declaring war soon. Light tank destroyer 3s are done. Excellent. I think we're done here, period. We're not going to do medium tanks. And now we can start working on some of the other stuff we need, which there's a lot of stuff that we need. Still 1941. Let me just see here. We haven't not gotten radar at all, guys. We've been really bad about that. I could go for it, but once again, there's so much stuff that we need. I think we should work on that stuff instead. Try and get our construction up and get our resources up. We are trading so many civilian factories right now to the Brits, the Americans, and the French that we could be keeping for ourselves. So I'm thinking that we should prioritize that. We do got our first paratrooper unit done. I also started building transports as well. So those are currently building up. So we should have we'll have one paratrooper division. He's not going to be able to do anything on his own, of course. And we're done here. Yeah, we're completely done. Okay, we can do artillery. We can do mechanized. You know what? We need to do mechanized. We want to get that. We'll need that for our medium tank divisions. And once we get the mechanized, we'll go ahead and even if we started building those out, we wouldn't. Damn. We'd have to put motorized in them, which would be a shame. I don't really want to do that. All right, let's go and get the Kingdom of Italy fleet here. Combine these. Oops, that is the wrong one. My bad. Bring all light cruisers out. Yeah, that was my bad. I didn't mean to do that. Where did they go? So let's just select these guys. Have them come back over here. Damn, they moved over there quick. It's like magic. Let's go in and get... I grabbed the wrong ones. I meant these ones. Let's bring them over here and merge them. So this is starting to look like a very respectable size fleet, guys. Got assembly line production. Excellent. I think we're done with production. So let's go ahead. We do want to start getting the atomic research here. That'd be 160 days. So let's, you know what? Let's do it. No. There's no reason to rush that. I don't know what I'm thinking. We have far too many other things that we need right now to be trying to rush those. Still need to get the infantry doctrines, and we still need to get artillery stuff. So let's get the artillery. Improve our guns. So we're not going to declare war in this. Oops, I didn't realize that was paused. We're not going to declare war in this episode, guys. Like I said, we're just getting planning bonuses up. We're pretty much there for this army. We're there for this army as well. You know what? I didn't even see this guy training. Damn it. All right, so let's go bring him over here. And you know what? We could actually send one of those purple divisions over there. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's send, let's grab one of these guys and send him over here. And then we'll have 10 divisions. You're seeing we're no longer having supply issues over here. So 10 divisions on this front to defend it. They probably won't be able to push forward at all. Soviets seem to have a lot of troops. Yeah, they've got a ton of troops. It's kind of a stalemate here as our allies just kind of throw themselves against the Soviets. And our ideology has grown. Excellent. We'll take that. That'll put us up to 63%. Does cost political power, but you know, it's worth it because we want to get our popularity to very high popularity so we can get that political power, you know, get it going up higher. Okay, so yeah, I'm pretty sure that we're ready, guys. Let's go and bring these guys over here. Yeah, I feel like we're ready to declare war. All we need to do is move our planes. They have, look how much they've stacked this damn airbase, man. They've given me no room to put my own planes. Damn you guys. Damn you. How are we doing on our plane stockpiles? We have 509 close air support and 378 fighters. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to go and take these guys up by 100 each. That'll give us a total of 800 planes, which would not fit in there. So we would need to build up this airbase a bit more. We should probably just build up all the air bases, honestly. Yeah, because there's like so many planes from between us and our allies here. So what we'll do is we'll have to split these guys up a little bit because there's only enough room for about 500 planes. So let's go to move these guys here, and then these ones can go right here, I guess. We're gonna want to get naval bombers into the Black Sea. You know, we'll just place them right here. That'd probably be the best location. With probably some fighters as well, though we don't really have a ton of fighters. If we just did like 100 fighters, and we'll do 100 interwar, oops, that's interwater bombers, excuse me. I thought it was interwar fighters. You know what, let's do these guys last, because I want to make sure that we can get some planes over here. We do not have a airbase here, so let's go ahead and build one up. We'll just build it all the way up to the top. And for now, we'll just have to place our air wings here. It does seem that that one's overstacked as well. Damn, that sucks. What about here? Okay, we can get... Yeah, we can get some planes there. So let's go ahead and place maybe 100 and 100 here. 100 close air support. You know, we could actually stick 200 close air support. There's no reason not to. We have quite a few close air support. And I might do 200 fighters as well if I have it. Yeah, we'll just move all these guys and all them. And then a couple extra ones here. There we go. All right. So these guys are going to be assigned to here to help us out right there. In fact, let's just go ahead and assign them now. And we'll even fly them overhead because we'll be going to war here momentarily. We'll go ahead and say more ground crews there. And then we can assign whatever's left into this area here. We're going to do 100 fighters at the least. Yeah, I should have 100 fighters. All right, yeah, we have just 100 fighters. And then some interwar ones. And then we're going to want to get the naval bombers. That's the whole reason why I'm doing this. Why I'm bringing fighters here, so that we can try and sink whatever Soviet ships are in the Black Sea. We do not have a lot of naval bombers. I think we're going to have to... Yeah, I think we're only going to be able to do 100. I haven't been building many naval bombers, guys. Let's just do 100. And then get them assigned to the Black Sea. There we go. All right, so we're just going to wait for our planes to get over here. They should be here soon. I believe they're here now, actually. And then we're going to go ahead and assign them to Ukraine. There we go. Prioritize that. And then whoever is here, there we go. Put them over there as well. Flying overhead. And that is looking very, very good. Yeah, that's looking good, guys. And I think we're ready to declare war on the Soviets. Maybe we'll wait until December here. Just for, I don't know, just for no reason at all, really. And December 1st, we're going to declare war. And they're calling us in. Let's just go ahead and we'll answer France. Of course, I'll join the war. France. This is against all the Soviets here. I don't need to answer those calls any longer. And we are now at war with the Soviets. So we can call our countries in, our puppets, but we're not going to do that. They don't have any troops, so there's absolutely no reason to do that. They've already taken 423,000 casualties, the Soviets have, but the Soviets are winning. Look at this, 2.74 million compared to the 697,000. I'm wondering if a lot of these are not from, no, they're from the Soviets. Look at how many troops the Russians have killed. Wow. When it comes to the manpower game, yeah, this is all Soviet kills. When it comes to the manpower game, the Soviets are kicking ass. Good God. I'm not expecting that. Yeah, they are killing a lot of dudes. All right, well, let's go ahead and get our convoy raiders here. We have one convoy fleet covering these areas, and then another convoy fleet covering these ones. So what we can do is take him out of there so he can come into the Black Sea. There we go. Excellent. And we're probably not going to attack across the river. I think that'd be stupid, except for this one looks like it would be a victory, so we'll go ahead and help them. I don't see any reason to attack across the river. This is why the British are losing so many troops. None of these are even close to being victories. You know what? We might be able to win right here in Odessa. So let's see if we can't make that happen. Yeah, that's going to be a loss, more than likely. Yeah, that's a loss. Let's just go and pull it back. There's clearly too many troops here. Let's not throw our men away, especially when we're already going to get across the river right here. So we'll go ahead and we don't need to be at this really fast speed. We'll be at speed 4. And then we're going to go ahead and take these guys and have them support that attack. All right, that's looking good. Over here, they're attacking us. Remember, these are mostly mountains, with the exception of that province there. So we'll get a very good bonus here. Plus, we are very highly entrenched. I have a feeling they will have some difficulty winning there. So looking pretty good. Largely, though, we'll be on the defense, with a few exceptions. So these guys are going to come on over to the Purple Army. Yeah, we'll bring them over to the Purple Army. I'm not going to go up this way. I don't want to advance anybody else's lands but my own. We're just going to concentrate on down here, and that Purple Army is going to come here to help us out once we have pushed it forward a little bit to like right here, and then they'll come down here and take all this territory and get behind the Soviets. That's what the Purple Army will do. We can move them a little bit closer, I suppose. I'm going to move them over to Budapest. I mean, that's not really that much closer. I just don't want them to fuck with the supply in this area. And actually, it does look like this is going to be the end of the episode, my friends. Yeah, that's the end. I wanted to at least declare war on the Soviets in this one. So we did do that. It's looking yellow here. We're having some difficulty there. Non-aggression pact from Armenia. I'll accept. We can be friends. Looking pretty good on the defenses here. They're just going to throw their manpower away. We won't attack them, I don't think, unless we can win. We do end up giving up our entrenchment bonus, though, if we do. But, yeah, there's just too many divisions there. There's no point. We'll just give up entrenchment. It'd be stupid. So let's stay on the defense there. And, yeah, we'll try and sink whatever Soviet ships are there. Our ideology has grown. Excellent. We're losing... I know we're losing political power doing that, guys. But I feel like it's worth it. We were pretty close in 1942. We need to get the anti-tank upgrades, though. So let's go and get those. We're kind of falling behind on that. It's only 32 days. So we'll go ahead and knock those out real quick. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and end the episode here. Hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. We went from one war to the next one. Defeated Germany just to find ourselves right back in it with the next faction, the Third International. And they are pretty much just the Soviet satellites across their border region here. And that's it. That's all we have to worry about. And they're at war with a lot of countries. I wonder if they're... Okay, there is a bit of separation here. So they're not fighting down there. And Persia's not involved. So yeah, these are pretty much the only fronts. There's also the front here. It seems the Brits have launched an invasion here. And they are now pushing into Finland. Not seeing a lot of troops that are stopping them. I just don't think the Soviets are going to be able to resist this really strong faction. So I don't think we're going to have that much of a challenge. I suppose we'll see. Because one thing to consider is just how many casualties our allies have taken. I mean, look at the French, 717,000. That's a lot. The British have already lost 1.45 million. We've lost 2,000. We just joined the damn war. And we're not on here yet. Oh, we've already killed 36,000. Well, that's not bad. 36,000 compared to 2,000. And we might have killed some of these guys as well. Yeah, we killed 1.7 thousand. So overall, we're doing pretty good. But our side has already lost 3.12 million, and that's after a very large conflict against the Germans. So manpower could become an issue for our faction. We'll just have to see. I hope you guys did enjoy the episode. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our content. Leave a comment. Love hearing from you guys. I'll try to remember to name these 2 divisions because we have some name suggestions for the Marines and the paratroopers. We could also use a name for the cavalry unit since we are going to use those. We're going to get rid of those. We're not going to use them. So yeah, we could use a name for the Cavs, and then we'll need a name for the medium tanks as well, guys. We're going to hopefully get those next episode. All right, thanks for watching.